Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of adorkables in love that love reacting to some Vox Machina.
We're back at it.
Yeah! And so, episode 9, we're getting closer to the end. And the Briarwoods, I think we're going to get their history a little bit more in this episode, which I'm excited for. And
Definitely.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
There's nothing more to be done. His fate lies with the gods.
This is why she turns to the dark arts.
This is not the end.
That's not ominous. Oh, Jesus!
Oh, God, how many do you have to do? Good God, woman.
Are you still alive?
Takes a few minutes to bleed out, right?
Ooh, cool.
Yes, my love. Different.
We've not come this far to have our plans spoiled. Trust in the Whispered One, for we are his blood.
They start out, they seem so normal, they're just a couple in love and someone's dying and it's
Wouldn't you do the same thing to for this
Exactly.
person that you love? Yeah. But if they were like good people, then when she did that, he'd be like, "What did you make me? You made me a monster. I can't believe it." But since they're the villains, they're like, "This is cool." Yeah. Nope.
Come on, let's move.
Yeah, stop making googly eyes at each other every time, like, you say one.
In case it wasn't clear before, the undead freaked me out.
Oh God.
Oh.
How many dead people are in your stupid town, Percy?
Where did they all come from?
To ground. That's what all dead people
Sounds like hundreds of them.
Thousands.
Ooh.
This way! There's a safe house!
We're scamming.
Thank the dawn, Father. You made it. We saw your message in the sky. Percival, what's that next move?
Titles don't matter anymore. You're the leader, Archibald. Thanks for keeping me from becoming zombie kibble.
Oh, no problem.
Stuck in a death trap, no way out. Zombies always eat the little guy first. They know how delectable I am.
You did that.
Hey, I know it's kind of hot, but who knows?
Nobody move.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Could be worse.
Oh Jesus.
How?
Ow.
Could be my arm.
Yeah, see, you gotta
But
shoot him in
Keely's
the
a
head.
healer now, right? So she can help him out.
See, somebody was watching The Walking
Yeah.
Dead. Nice.
You doing okay back there?
We make a pretty good team.
All right.
Yeah, you
yeah.
do.
Heads up!
Nice. Now you just have to get there.
Mhm.
No.
You never want to be the nameless character bringing up the rear.
Yeah, you're just doomed to die.
Yeah.
Whitestone ain't worth this.
They're losing heart, Percy. Say something to them.
Julius was supposed to rule, not me.
You are next in line. The long lost Derolo.
I'm no Pike. This is way beyond me.
Oh, jeez.
Necrosis. You'll lose the arm within the hour.
No, I need this arm for, like, stuff. Nice gun. You want me to walk it off? I think I have to if I lose
All
it.
know what he meant.
Yeah, hold still. No, stop. Last resort.
Let's be anywhere but here. This is nice. Maybe we just live in this alley. Or forever.
It's only cool if you slow walk it though.
That's a big, big dude. You're aiming
Do it again.
for the shoulder?
Good.
Yeah, I thought he was aiming for the
Sadly,
head.
it's still a work in progress.
So did I.
But I guess that's why I said it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Lay waste
Oh, there are lots of them?
Mm-hmm.
You and I have unfinished business. We gnomes all look alike, don't you know? You know, on second glance, I do recognize a lot of names.
Oh my god. That was a close call.
Yep. Where is Pike?
You and me, just like old times. Someday we'll be honored to fight alongside of the Robo if you only tell them.
You don't want to talk.
Oh no, this is gonna get me die. Please don't die.
Yeah, of course he's gonna die. Oh. Alright, man.
Somebody needs to kill that son of a bitch.
Shit.
Fortunately, that's the wake-up call you needed, though.
I got this.
Everyone stay back. Anymore.
Uh-oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now she's tapping into it.
Where did that come from?
I'm not really sure.
Have I mentioned you're amazing?
Yes, she's the tits. We still have to.
That's what we needed.
Yep. Perfect timing.
Archie, you didn't make it.
Now it's your turn to lead them.
It can't be me, Cassandra. I'm not a leader.
Come on.
I'm Rand.
But you're here now. The time is now. No one else can do this.
Mm-hmm. Writing that one time doesn't define you, dude. This is
Yeah.
your chance to
And
change.
Lord Percival Frederick Stein von Musil Kolowski de Rollo III. I watched my family die. We have all lost. But Archie never feared, never wavered. His sacrifice, your sacrifice, and the sacrifice of my family shall not be in vain. Today is for Archie, for the de Rollos, for Whitestone.
Yeah, good speech.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You guys are outnumbered.
Yeah.
And outgunned.
They're scared.
You've got giants.
You know I'm in love with you, right?
Aww.
Wait. What? Now? I mean, this is like the worst time.
Oh my god.
It was a valiant effort, friend.
Come on, Pike.
Keep waiting for her to show up.
Like we were saying.
Oh, yeah, light bomb. She split him. Yeah. Come on, Pike.
Sup?
Sup?
You look like an angel.
Well, she made that easy.
Yep. And she didn't like drain any of her power.
Okay, let's do it. Right now.
Wait, what? What? Seriously?
Oh, it's good to see you too, Scanlon.
Aw.
What? You're glowing.
Astral projection.
Your ass what?
I'm here, buddy, but my body is back at the temple.
She's that powerful in astral
I'm gonna
projection.
talk about it
Right?
after we murder these unholy fucks.
Yeah. She's freaking badass.
The jaw dropped. Literally dropped. That is perfect.
Just look at her go. She is a one-woman army.
Yeah, she is. You are so screwed.
I'm going to the front.
And risk everything? You're too valuable. They must accelerate our plans. They've left us no choice.
Thanks. Give me a lift. Want to try something stupid?
Yeah.
The legend's back. He's back. Hop on, I'll give you a ride. Get ready to fly.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Mine fell first.
Oh.
Cannot be happening. It's preposterous.
Reminds me of Legolas and
Gimli.
Don't let him get away. Yes.
Oh,
Good job,
in the
Percy.
knee.
Congratulations, Valmire. You'll answer to the people of Whitestone.
Ouch.
Ooh,
And may
okay.
they show you all the mercy you showed them.
Well, that was fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Yay.
in.
I think I know a sign when I see one.
May your weapons strike with the divine virtue of the Everlight. Now go crush some fucking heads!
How'd she turn into such a badass?
I don't know, but they just become my favorite.
Yeah.
Our people can handle it from here. Take back what is rightfully yours.
Well, fearless leader, lead. Our hidden tunnel.
It was good enough to hide from nannies and tutors. I wish I could go back and do things differently.
I know. Your castle is, nice.
This is the dungeon, Keyleth. Briarwoods will be found elsewhere.
Did I hear you say you were looking for the Briarwoods?
I can take you to them. If you free me.
No.
Who are you exactly?
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is the only freedom I offer you.
Lucy, wait!
Who was she?
Oh.
What? They have the best and the worst cliffhangers.
Yeah, very cool. Oh man, that was awesome. Who do you think she was?
I don't know. I'm trying to go back in my mind to all the flashbacks, and I'm not linking her up with anyone, so I'm not totally sure. I don't even know if we've seen her yet or not.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't spot her either. And his sister didn't really spot her.
No, she didn't seem to.
So I'm wondering. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see who that is. How did Pike get all these amazing powers?
She's so damn cool.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, the last time we saw her, she kind of had her connection with the Everlight, and like the answer was always within her.
Yeah.
And so like we understood her to be coming back into her power and into herself. This is her powers on steroids. I mean, she's supercharged.
Yeah.
And that's an astral projection form, which and I've never astral projected, so I'm not a well-versed person in this, but I would think an astral projection is already taking your strength to project onto another plane. So physically in person, your powers would be even stronger and more so than what you might be projecting yourself with.
Yeah.
So like if she could do that as an astral projection from hundreds or thousands of miles away, I can't wait to see her in action in real physical form.
Yeah, I'm glad she finally showed up, and perfect timing as always. And yeah, it was satisfying seeing everyone come together, and I'm surprised that Percy's friend didn't die earlier in the episode in the season. So like he thought he was gonna kind of die when he went all kamikaze trying to save Percy like in the castle, and then when he survived that, just to die by the hands of that a-hole.
Yeah.
We got it good from the townspeople.
I was satisfied with his end.
Yeah, got his kneecap blown off, and then.
Whew, that was brutal. And I have to say, I got to give props to the script writers. The very real and authentic moments, the true moments that are balanced so well with tongue-in-cheek comments, making fun of itself comments.
Yeah.
Straightforward and authentic kind of banter that you might hear from people in real life, but that seldom makes it onto the TV screen because it's not artistic enough or it's not emotional enough, or whatever the thing might be. But it's so refreshing to see that. It's so fun and entertaining, and I just, especially some of Pike's lines just stick out in my head because we've come to expect it from Scanlan.
Yeah.
But some of Pike's lines just really struck me as like, man, did she come into her own with this episode. And then I loved Keyleth's, like, they're almost going to kiss, and then she's like, wait, what? Now?
Just now? Yeah.
Like, that was just a really great moment that I have to spotlight.
Well, and Vex's line, when they were like before, when they were making googly eyes this whole episode, and then like they were doing it in battle, and she's like, yes, she's the tits. I get it. Let's go.
Yep. That was
Just
perfect.
that line. I haven't heard that line like being described as like you know being awesome or whatever like in I don't know a long time. So
Yep.
it was a nice little throwback there. So is Pike now your favorite character?
I think she might be. I mean,
Okay.
it was Vex for the longest time. Because I liked her leadership and kind of like authority that she just kind of wears very fittingly, I guess is the right word. But Pike now, man, Pike's got more than just the side sardonic comments. She's got the full banter and she's got tons of heart, but she balances it with, you know, badassery, which is now a word. I'm making it one. The language that it really clicked with me. She clicked with me.
Okay. There's too many people to choose from. I don't know if I have a favorite right now. I mean, like, I think it might still be Percy. I think Percy's, I mean, he's kind of like, you know, been the focus with like the Briarwoods and everything like that. We're getting like a lot more of his story. So I'm really curious about, you know. So I've enjoyed the fact that, you know, he kind of has this more reserved nature sometimes. And then like he just goes all badass and evil and vengeful. And
man, that final few seconds of that episode. So Vax is immediately going to pick that lock. Like, yeah, okay, somebody who needs to be freed. We're on it. Everybody's standing around like, yep, this is a good idea. And just Percy from behind, just smoke monster thing going, and the pistol, and man, that was such a good cliffhanger.
I love the way it was shot and everything. It was really well done. Looking forward to episode 10.
Absolutely.
Ooh, cool shot.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Ripley.
I like how everyone is so freaked out.
Oh, yeah.
Don't play dumb. Tell us how to access the secret under Whitestone, and this will all end.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God!
Sadly, that may leave a mark. I'll meet his sister.
You are terrible.
You need to die.
See, it told you. Someone clearly stopped him though, and he fired the gun, but it didn't hit him. Oh, her sister.
She's unarmed.
So was my family.
She may have something we can use. They kept her alive for a reason.
Another Briarwood pawn I'm about to remove from the board.
And here I thought you were the intelligent one. You must be curious as to the information I possess.
Not that curious.
Wait.
Fine. Interrogation. Then she dies.
Quick little sidebar here. Love you, pal, but we gotta deal with this smoke thing. I mean, you're legit fucked up.
Not this again.
It's been getting worse. Can you divine anything? If Percy will let me.
Whoa.
She sees it now.
Look at me, please. I don't know what it is. Something is clouding your soul.
Your concerns are appreciated, truly. But we must press forward. As soon as this is over, I will sort it out. All right, talk. Why would they imprison you?
Would you believe I had moral objections to their plans?
No.
They needed an engineer, I needed a patron to fund my experiments.
And why am I not simply shooting you, heading to the throne room, and doing the same to them?
Their concerns lie with the ziggurat.
The ziggurat? The thing in the symbol of evil? It all makes sense.
It does?
No, not really.
And the ziggurat is not up. It's down.
I think she's telling the truth.
I don't trust a word she says.
And even if she is, he wants to kill her anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Then trust me.
If you let me live,
Unless you've been corrupted by
I
them
can
too.
take you there.
Fine.
I'll need my bag.
Wait. What's this? You've been busy. Shall we go then?
Whitestone is our home. And today, we take it back.
Yeah! They got glowing weapons and you don't.
It's true.
I recall you having more digits last time we saw each other.
Yep.
Innovation is dangerous.
I was just wondering the same thing.
Especially when you mix science and magic. At the Briarwood's request, I was able to augment the structure with a particular mineral.
Residual.
But to what end is anyone's guess. Worked even better than my design. Perhaps I should take the lead?
By all means.
Buddy?
Well, I mean, you feel real.
I'm just not entirely here.
It worked. I mean, you said sorry.
Well, let's just say I know who I am now.
Oh, duh. You're my best friend. Except now, you go in the dark.
How are those wounds?
I've survived worse.
I warned you those vines have thorns.
Good.
Yeah.
Your friend seemed pleasant enough, but your mind is on another level.
Your mind is unlike any I've come across. Not a compliment.
Ouch. Yeah, see, I don't totally can trust Cassandra either.
No.
Oh, cool.
Our family too.
Dang it.
Told generations of Derolos.
Why doesn't he light up on fire more often?
We've got visitors.
Did Lady Briarwood raise all the dead?
Huh. Didn't you guys see Game of Thrones? Where everyone hid in the crypt?
Friends with your nephew? Oh God, you smell like shit.
This is wrong.
Isn't it great?
He's having fun. Oh,
Yeah, he is.
I'm giving this a shot, big man.
Could you say that again?
You are so mighty, and I am so weak. However can little old me survive without you?
Since you have so nicely.
Oh, I don't trust her.
You don't trust anyone.
Well,
we got that in
except
common.
you.
Funny way of showing it sometimes.
Ooh.
We do have evidence now. We could drop this whole thing. You know, go back and fight our day in court.
Whatever the Brywoods are planning down there, we must end it.
Dumb suggestion, Keeler.
Yes, really disappointed.
What? No, Scanlan's the one who said. God. Any idea what we're looking at?
It's a drug factory.
Oh my god.
We just hit the jackpot.
No, don't sniff it.
Anybody have a pipe? Oh.
I'm fairly certain that would be an unpleasant trip. This is residual. The pipes must carry acid for its chemical refinement process.
I only helped them with the ziggurat.
Oh, what the heck is this for?
That was their blood.
Yeah, but what's it going? Oh. Yep. Knew I didn't trust her.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes!
Damn, Vax.
Tell your sister to quit taking the piss before I forget my manners.
Huh.
Cass! Excellent work.
Yeah, she's been brainwashed. She's with him for longer than she was with you, dude.
Oh no, Vax, please don't hurt him, please don't hurt him.
No! Grandma!
You did this to yourself, Percy. The day you left me lying in the snow, choking on my blood like a hunted animal. My
Yeah.
brother abandoned me. I have a new family now.
It's a little glimmer of the green now.
One that will never leave me. I am a Briarwood.
Oh, Percy.
You!
I'm just as trapped as you are.
A delight that you've gone and gotten yourself recaptured.
If you value your lives, you'll let my brother go.
Life is far more valuable to you than it is to us.
We'll take excellent care of him.
At least they aren't just killing him outright.
Yep. Here comes all the acid. Oh.
An acid trap? Real fucking original. Grandma! Wake up! It's me!
Watch out!
Guys? Anyone have a plan? Max? Why are you looking at me?
Come on, snap out of it, Percy.
Well, try to stop the acid.
Can't you just, pass through walls?
I'm not ghost, Scanlan. The feed pipe. If we can cut it off, it might buy us some time.
Come on, Keela, you can do it.
Talking.
Oh, God, Keelan.
Uh-oh.
Fam?
Short-lived.
Oh, damn.
Castle has lousy plumbing, Percy. Excuse me. Come on, pylon.
Percy.
Get over here!
Percy!
Percy's broken.
Percy, snap the fuck out of it!
Yes.
We came here risking our lives for you. Be here for us!
Yeah.
Point. She's gone again.
But the people in this room, we're not.
Exactly.
We will never abandon you.
There you go.
You want your sister back, and I want my brother. You have to save us first.
This is your family now.
Oh shit.
Right. Scanlan, can you get us to the ceiling?
But how? The fuckers are too heavy. Wait, that's it. Heavy.
Yeah. Gotta rock out.
Switches are interconnected. There appears to be a third to pull simultaneously.
We need to triangulate its location.
The drain. The stopper.
You have to be insane to go in.
I'm going in.
No.
What? No!
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'll heal you.
Oh, he's getting healed as he's getting eaten up. Nice.
Jesus, Grog. Keep playing, Scanlan. Keep playing.
Yeah.
Good to have you back, Percival. Don't you think I earned my freedom?
If you're lucky, you've earned another hour of life.
Man, poor Grog.
You okay, Grog?
Is Captain Winky still there?
Aw. Still hanging low, buddies.
Then I'm good. Let's go.
Where does this lead?
The cigarette.
The ritual requires a blood sacrifice.
No.
We're spoiled for choice.
You bitch.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say that like, you know, we got it right to not trust Cassandra because I pretty much haven't trusted anyone that like they've come across in this one. I'm like, they're evil, they're evil. Even Keyleth herself, I was like, she's the ultimate villain in this one. So it does make sense that she would hold a grudge against her brother for abandoning her. I mean, do you think any of it's true? I mean, or do you think she's all under the influence of the Briarwoods because like of the green eyes that flashed?
So the thing is, yes, your brother ran and abandoned you when you were children and your whole family was murdered. And somehow the people who murder your family are better? Like, that logic just doesn't hold. I'm sorry. That's just stupid. Like, I'm so mad at you for banning me. I'm going to go hang out with the people who murdered my entire family because clearly that would make more sense. No.
Well, Stockholm Syndrome.
Yes, I think I'm sure suffers from that to a degree because we've seen it in other stories. I mean, it was in The Hunger Games. Peeta was tortured into basically aligning himself with the enemy because not to do so just triggered absolute agonizing pain.
Yep.
And your brain can only take so much of that before it's going to break. All that being said, I'm very curious as to what Cassandra's name on the gun means. Because was it that moment of betrayal specifically that earns her the spot on the gun? Or is that just the catalyst event to a whole series of things that's really going to encompass her worthiness to be on the gun? Because, I mean, let's face it, what she did was bad. It was terrible. They all made it out alive. So, like, no long-term harm has been done at this point. Now, if anything happens to Vax, then I hope Vex flays her 3 ways from Sunday.
I think it is, like, I guess the gun, I mean, I've been so wrong about Percy's gun and his abilities and, like, what it's all been about. But, like, there is obviously something that's attached himself to him that's, like, feeding off of his vengeance in there. Whether he was aware of it happening, whether he entered into an agreement with this demon, or it just kind of, like, lashed, it's like, it was, you know, searching and then found him and, like, you know, was attracted to him and his vengeance and, like, lashed itself onto him. I'm not sure for that. But, you know, whatever I say it is, it's probably not going to be, you know, choose the other one, bet on the other one. But for this, I think that anytime someone betrays him, this gun, again, whether he made the gun, I mean, she had said, the doctor that he wanted to kill.
Dr. Ripley.
Dr. Ripley had talked about combining science with magic. And she gave Percy, like, a knowing look, like, clearly this is something you've been dealing with as well, with your science and magic. So I don't know, like he probably made the gun, but then it's magically imbued to anytime somebody betrays him, like it has to be a betrayal on such a large scale that their name all of a sudden comes across on the gun.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because her betrayal in that moment was bad. Yeah. I mean, there was no guarantees that they were all going to get out alive, and as far as she would have known, and the Briarwoods know, they didn't or wouldn't. But my point is, at this stage, they did, so it doesn't necessarily feel like she's crossed the point of no return. But I feel like her name going on the gun is crossing the point of no return. I'm curious because you referenced Ripley in that knowing look, and when Percy was going through her bag, he pulled out what looked like a destroyed gun, very similar to his own, which kind of makes you wonder, where did he learn all this from? And at what point did this thing that's attached itself to Percy attach itself? Because Percy ran away as a child, but we see him there, and I might be wrong, my memory of the flashback might not be correct, but he looks a little bit older as he's being tortured there. And I believe he made an attempt to come back once before that failed. Okay. So, or, there was some moment there, because he doesn't look quite as young in that one. Maybe that's just my perception.
Yeah, that I'm not sure.
But I wonder if it was in that moment of being tortured and the threat of his sister being tortured that he sort of opened himself up to whatever else might be able to help him in that moment.
Yeah, I mean, that torture scene was brutal. And she gashed his neck out. I'm like, how is he still alive? Didn't you hit an artery or something? Jesus. Oh, yeah. Grog, just jumping in.
That was amazing. And that's very in keeping with Grog's behavior, as we've come to understand him, is, no, he's not the brightest, and he is 100% a bull in a china shop, in probably just about any environment you put him in. But there's no question that he would do or die for this group.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
100% his family. And for him to have taken that plunge, because even with Pike's ability to heal him, who knows if that would have been a guarantee when you're diving into acid. So he took that risk, no questions asked. And then even with Pike's healing ability, that had to hurt like hell. I was very impressed with him in that moment.
So what was your favorite episode? What was your favorite moment from this episode?
I think Cassandra's betrayal, just because it was the most intriguing moment in the show. I instantly had a million questions going through my head. And you had said something about him kind of opening himself up to this demon or whatever. For the great educational reference that I'm about to give, movies about exorcisms. I believe I've seen it referenced in a movie or something. They've had somebody talk about how it's in moments of despair or rage, or when you are kind of at those pivotal and potentially most sinful moments, when you are opening yourself up to demons. I don't know if I really believe all that, because I don't know if I believe in demons, but if we're following that train of thought, then I would say Percy's probably had plenty of those moments in his life of absolute fear, absolute rage, and an ability to be open to a larger demon presence coming on in to even at the odds for him.
I think my favorite moment in this episode was her name, Cassandra's name, coming across the gun. I think that was great, and Grog jumping into the acid was nice, and Scanlan, doing the heavy metal so that he could keep them floating up was a nice little touch and added, obviously to the scene. But yeah, I think the name coming across, even though kind of didn't trust her. It mainly in this episode, they started to set up something shifty about her in this episode. But still, the reveal of that betrayal was pretty solid. It was good.
So you loved the reveal of the betrayal. I loved it's basically the same moment, but my favorite part of it was Percy's reaction to the reveal of the name. I mean, even more so than the name appearing for us and our benefit, was just seeing his face, because the animators in this did a phenomenal job of conveying just the anguish, the shock, the betrayal, to see her name there. I mean, because he knows that gun doesn't make mistakes.
No.
We'll just put it out that way. He knows what that means. And that was just gut-wrenching.
Yep. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want to see more of our reaction, you can see our full reaction over on our Patreon account. You can go ahead and check out that link is in the description of this video. And yeah, just keep in mind that our reaction for Legend of Vox Machina
is definitely not definitive.